Along with knocking off fourth-ranked Georgetown on Tuesday, they've now added possibly the best face-off man in college lacrosse history. How about that?
Yeah.
That would be TD Ierlan. The former Yale Bulldog now joins forces with his former teammates Jackson Morrill and Lucas Kotler on the Pioneers roster. Ierlan joins a face-off unit that's been one of the best in the country so far this year, too. Alex Akakis ranks top 15, winning nearly 65% at the X in 8 games.
Take me back to as you're trying to figure things out throughout the fall and throughout this winter, because it's such a killer. You figure out that you can go back to Yale for one more year, where you want to finish things out in terms of your college lacrosse career, and then you see that slowly start to drift away. What are the emotions that you went through?
I mean, it was a pretty tough process. Obviously going back, trying to play for Coach Shea one more time. That was what everyone wanted to do. I think that was obviously outside of me. I had some interesting circumstances, but a lot of other seniors tried to do that at other places, and it just didn't. The Ivy League didn't really want to make it work for a lot of people. My circumstance made it interesting, and I mean, I guess honestly, it kind of did cost me to lose probably half of my season, just because with everyone else playing, they've kind of showed they had no intention on us playing, but they kind of kept delaying the decision, and I mean, Coach Shea, to his credit, was kind of like, I just don't see it happening. So I think we got to do this, and I mean, obviously, all of us and a bunch of the seniors from last year in my class wanted to go back and play at Yale, but just didn't work out for some reason. The Ivy League didn't think they were equipped to handle this, unlike every other conference in sports. So I guess it's tough, but a lot of emotions. But I'm just happy to be out here with some guys, meeting some new guys, and all the DU guys are great out here. So excited to give it one more go.
What will the emotions be like, whether it's this coming Sunday or some game here in the near future, when you finally get a chance to put on a college lacrosse jersey and play in a game?
It's gonna be. I'm excited. It'll be weird throwing on another jersey. Obviously, it's tough. You never really want to have to play at 3 schools, but I mean, circumstances called for it, and better than sitting around and playing 0 games. So just gonna go and try and help out, but it'll be weird. Never really worn red before, so we'll see how it goes. They've had quite the lineage of good face-off guys, so gonna try and come help out the unit we got right now, and we'll see how it goes. But really excited, really jacked up to get going with these guys.
I mean, you mentioned just you couldn't see your college lacrosse career just ending. I mean, was there part of you at any point where you just thought, like, I mean, maybe it's just over, like this is it? It ends last March because of circumstances?
Yeah, there was obviously last March, everyone kind of thought it was done, and then you get all right, they're going to get another year of eligibility, then Ivy's not granting another year of eligibility, but I can go back. But then they don't really have any intention on letting us play this year, so it's just like all over the map. And for whatever circumstances they thought, I mean, it just kind of hurt guys like me and a Jeff Teat that either could have explored other options, but they kind of, for some reason, they just delayed the decision, and windows closed to make other moves and try and go play other places. So, I mean, there's been a roller coaster of emotions, and I mean, I guess if you would have told me beginning of this year, even like early January, mid-January, that I would be out here, you said you're crazy. And even going through the process of trying to make it accepted out here and the waivers and stuff filing for, I mean, there was a lot of doubt, honestly, that it was going to go through. I mean, there's a lot of nerve-wracking times. Had to go through a lot of steps, but I mean, happy to be out here now and happy to still get my Yale degree and go and play one more season with everyone and give college lacrosse one more good go.
The face-off rules have changed since the last time you played a college lacrosse game. How prepared are you for what the new rules are in terms of when you finally get to take some live reps?
We'll see. I guess I'm a little behind the 8 ball, but it's all right. try and figure it out. I got good guys like Alec and Brett to catch me up, show me what I've missed. I watched a lot of film, and I've been doing them over the off season a ton. So we'll see. Who knows? Maybe I stink now. Maybe maybe I'm not all that good. But I'm hopefully gonna go out there and be able to do my thing still. And there'll be some adjustments, but I'm ready to tackle the challenge, I think.
I'm sure you've had a chance to watch a bunch of college lacrosse, maybe more than you would have before. Like, what have you noticed with the new rules?
I think everyone's kind of got their own approach to these new rules. Obviously, the ball placement being different this year is going to be a little weird, a little bit of an adjustment. I was kind of confused on why that happened. Obviously, COVID protocols, I think, was the reason, but I thought that was a good thing they had going on before, but it's not really the refs' fault. I mean, they didn't really decide or whatnot. So I mean, they're doing their best. I guess there's still some hoops everyone's trying to jump through, but yeah, I think everyone is adjusting. There's a lot of unique styles out there, which is pretty cool to see. I've won against a decent amount of guys back home, and they're doing pretty well in college. So we'll see. Everyone's kind of got their own unique little take on it, and I guess there's not really a right or wrong way yet, but I guess that's how it was knee down. Everyone kind of had their own little tweaks and stuff, so it'll be interesting. I guess you kind of look at guys before that you went against, and they're doing some things way different. They're doing some things a little better now, some things a little worse, and it'll definitely be an adjustment. But it's interesting. We'll see.
Looking forward to seeing TD representing, the state of New York, Rochester area, coming up here soon in Denver, mind you. When he does get on the field, Denver is getting the best statistical face-off man in college history. Here's where he ranks on the all-time lists. First in face-off wins, the career leader in face-off win percentage, the leader in ground balls, and he also has a number of other single-season records as well. We don't have enough time in this program to list them.
He's really good.
Denver, without TD, handed Georgetown their first loss of the season already this week, 13-7. Current face-off man, Alex Dehakis, went 13 for 24, 4 goals for Jack Hanna. Now, we were supposed to see TD's debut this weekend against Villanova, but due to COVID, that game postponed to a later date. So our next chance to see Ierlan in that red comes March 27th. That is at Providence. So that's the next chance you got.
It's almost like he never left New England.